Hello. Okay. So, um, so let me look if the stream chat works. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it does. Great. Hey, and Twitch chat works as well. Yep, we got that set up now. That's fantastical. Okay, but let me just should I keep that up here right now? No, I'm just gonna keep my Spotify up like this. Okay, so let's start up with a what's it called? A calm song. No. 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 I mean that's a good song. I like this song. It's a pretty good one. So it is, I mean, I've known about this, but it has come to my attention that some guy, I mean, you know, it has come to my attention because I've been getting a lot of comments on what's it called, on TikTok today, and also Insta and YouTube, and it's about pressure. Probably not the best time to upload that. I didn't really know the severity of any of this, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But first of all, I'm not gonna take the video down because it has nothing to do with it. It's just pressure. There's nothing wrong with the game itself. It's mostly just a lead dev. And I've seen his video that someone re-uploaded because it got taken down. Here, give me a sec. This one. Well, this is the document. This one. Isn't it crazy that there have been 2 faked suicides so far? 2 of them. Like this week, 2 faked suicides this week. Oh well, not suicides, but deaths. Because like the first one was with like Plate of Doom or whatever it's called, which was faked. Whoop-de-doo. Then you had this one where this guy said like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, suicide. Like, yeah, I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow. Blah blah blah. And obviously that's not what happened. If we go to Discord, give me a sec. Where's the server at? Here it is. So you've got this shit. Screw off. You've got this, like, I am aware of the document currently being shared and it says allegations it contains. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so basically, Ran was a good friend. A good friend. Which, if I, because I've seen the entire video he posted. Eventually, he starts like talking in some fucking made-up language. I'm not really sure what it is. Might just be, I don't know. I might just be ignorant, but yeah, that I don't really know what he said. But I think it was like Spanish or something. I genuinely have no idea, or maybe Korean. Nah, I don't think so. But yeah. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my stream. What's it called? My stream name. Because right now it's just what the hell is happening. And I'm just gonna change that. What is wrong with Roblox? There we go. That's probably a more fitting, whatchamacallit. It's probably a more fitting stream name. But, yeah. So, right, yeah, Discord. Apparently they had on and off. Ran, apparently, Gio didn't really trust Ran, and then they go back together, and then again with this whole thing going on. Oh wait, I just now noticed that I've got my shit off. I'm gonna keep the face cam off, by my chat. Yeah. I don't know, that's kind of fucked. And, I haven't really read the document yet. I am going to right now. Oh well, after we, do this. And, I have read through it a little bit, actually. And one thing that really, I don't know why, but one thing that came across was that Ran was kind of manipulative. I don't know if that's just me. But something I also find really weird, because I don't know how long ago this was, because this was on the 9th. So this was at least 2 days ago. Or 3 days ago even, because this was at midnight. So this was probably on the 8th. On the 8th, I mean. But something that I noticed is that everybody aborted ship. Immediately. Everyone. They were immediately gone. Like, that's... How? That's so weird. Like, they must have had... they must have internally had already spoken about this. But, yeah. So, Zio apparently met up with Ran, which he admits. They did some stuff. They wrestled in the bedroom. And, yeah, they didn't like that. Ran did not like that. So, Zio's mom answered and reacted to this. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, yeah, I don't know what the fuck was going on with him. I don't know why he recorded like a 90-minute fucking video where he just weeps and cries. And then at the last like 10 minutes, I'm not gonna play the video out of just respect, because he is probably severely mentally ill. But he just starts throwing allegations and allegations. And that's something that I haven't really seen anything about. So let me read through this, because like I haven't seen this yet. We were preparing to release a statement, but due to recent events that will not be happening, we want to make it extremely clear that what Zeal is being accused of is false. While they did have relations, Ran has removed important information that paints what happened as something it was not. That too, that he said in his video, is that Ran was being really, really negative, which I mean, I get. If you think you went through a SA thing, like if you went through sexual assault, of course that's going to be in a bad light. You're never going to feel good about that. But I don't know. There was verbal mutual consent, okay. Ren showed and expressed continued interest in Zhu. That is true from what I saw in the images. From his POV, there was no way of reading what Ren now claims are lies as such. We in Zhu accept that Ren views what happened extremely negatively, which that's completely fine. Also, why the fuck did the music stop? Stop! I fucking hate you, Spotify. Anyway, what Ren now claims are lies as such. Okay, I already said that. But at the time, Zhu could not have known this. The relationship was not perfect, and Zhu is not a perfect person. Nobody is. But what this has been labeled as is vile and untrue. People were saying the R word. I'm not sure if I can say it on YouTube. Probably not, so I'm not going to. But it's not the R slur, of course. It's there's an emoji people like to tend to use a lot when they talk about this type of stuff, so you probably know what I'm talking about. The video was not bait, fake, or a ploy for sympathy. We took down the video as soon as we knew about it. This is not a thing that belongs on the internet. It definitely does not. I don't know how he thought this was a good idea. Because, like, even if you were going to I don't know, this is a very touchy subject because like I really don't like talking about this type of thing. But that you really should not do that. You really should not. Even if you want people to notice it, you really don't. You really don't. Anyway, if you have re-uploaded or shared it, we ask you to take it down. Ooh, that's not so good. Oh wait. They hid it. That's new. It previously was not hidden. Okay. So they probably did listen. Zero was very clearly not in the right state of mind, and if you have re-uploaded it, you are taking advantage of a person at their lowest. Exactly what you accuse Zeal of. Yeah. He was not mentally well whatsoever in that video. That was a really hard watch, and like looking at these comments, dude. Like, I mean, bro, like this. I don't know. Grown man trying to comprehend that R word is bad. They didn't. They have, both of them actually have stated that it wasn't that, it was SA, which is still really bad. It does not, you know, it does not undermine the okay, this song really does not fit. Like, it really does not what's it called, undermine the what's it called, the importance of this and how bad it is. But it isn't that. It isn't that. And I hate that. I hate that. I genuinely do. I fucking hate that. I hope he doesn't kill himself and instead goes to jail to face consequences. That too. And I've thought about this since I was a child. I'm not joking, by the way. But if you game anti yourself, which I know I hate that. I genuinely hate saying that. But if you have to take the easy way out, which that's the way I think about it. If you take the easy way out, you're purposely ignoring the consequences and shoving it onto other people, like your parents if they are still alive. And yeah. Failed localist. Like, some of these are funny, but like, come on. Oh, your FNAF 1 gameplay? Yeah, sure. There's 2 views. I wanna watch that. Grootzaam man learns that SAing someone leads to very bad consequences for 93 minutes. Sorry, I'm not good at sex. Yeah, dude. No, but like, not everybody's first experience with something like that is going to be perfect. Like, you know, it's such a weird fucking subject. I'm never gonna talk about that. Your true feelings slipped out here and it tells us I'll never be able to work on games again. This was my passion. Okay. Move, bum. Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy! Okay, buddy! You're in my stream, bro. What the fuck do you mean you're in my stream, bro? You're in my stream, bro. Get out, bro. Wait, is this guy? Oh, wow. Okay, Jesus Christ. This guy is big. Get out of here, One Pillow, bro. Get out of here, bro. What's your tone? Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, hell no. You only feel... Okay, I gotta poop him in a Walmart. Okay, yeah. I just saw someone poop in a Walmart. What the fuck? Nah, but like, you only feel guilty because you were caught and must deal with the consequences. You only cared about your needs and desires at the end of the day, doing unspeakable things if it meant satisfaction. Someone cannot look at their reflection in the mirror because of what you did. And not being able to make games is the only thing on your mind. Zero acknowledgement, no ownership of your actions. They never intended on apologizing. People like this will only apologize if it meant they they get something of value out of it. I really hope Ren is going to be okay in time. Nobody deserves to go through that or any related experience, no one. It is important that I added this comment and say that he was found to be online in Roblox 22 hours ago. This video was purely performative on his part. It probably wasn't, and I really don't like that people think that, because this guy was severe. This guy is either still severely ill, and he was most definitely not in the right like space in his mind, like whatsoever. Bro, I didn't assault you. I loved you. Yeah, okay. That's What do you mean? What do you mean he let a little gas? That was just... whatever, bro. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Bro. Age regression into a dolphin fetus? Oh, dude. Dude. Nah, honestly, yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's a good one. I genuinely have no idea what he was talking about. And like, where was it? Like at this area of the video, he just...
I just love you.
Okay, no.
September 4th.
No, where was it? Was it over
Not around to know I hope.
No.
You're so thankful, man.
Yeah, this. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what language this is. I'm not gonna play any more of this video whatsoever because it's genuinely horrible. But yeah, okay, that's enough of the video. I genuinely want to read through this because I have not done that yet. Content warning contains discussion of sexual assault, okay, coercive sexual contact, emotional abuse, trauma bonding, suicidal ideation, suicide attempt, false accusations, public humiliation, and photographic evidence of physical marks left on my body. Okay. Quit working on the game due to psychological abuse and being overworked back during summer 2025. And it was framed as me forcing him to fire me. Into believing I was in the wrong for quitting. You're never in the wrong for quitting. I don't know how people think that. Like, you have your own decisions and you shouldn't let others decide that for you. But everybody thinks differently about that, apparently. And I mean, you have to look at this from multiple perspectives. And that's kind of hard for people to do. But, you know, let's continue. I was blocked by the team, exiled from our servers. Exiled is a pretty extreme word here. Because, like, yeah, of course you were kicked from the servers or banned or whatever. Maybe blocked by the team? Yeah, it's a little extreme. But, like, removed from the servers, from the development servers. Yeah, of course. You're not a developer anymore. You don't deserve to be in there. And that's also something that comes back in some of these messages where they keep on asking like, oh, can I come back? Can I come back? No, you can't come back because it's a developer server. And Zio even stated that, going like, yeah, no, it's not going to be a friend server, so sorry, you can't be in there. But, yeah. And so that was too unstable and a liability to be around. That's kind of extreme. I don't know why, so I still, you know, we're gonna read through that. Not long after, he decided we should reconnect. He befriended me again for his own benefit, conditioned me to not think too much of physical content and take his chances to get out alone with me. Yeah, that's kind of fucked. That's yeah, that's I don't know, that's just kind of fucked. I don't know what to tell you. Genuinely have no idea what to tell you. I'm just setting a few things up so I can see the YouTube chat and Twitch chat. Okay. One on the night of September 3rd. So this was a whopping... Let me actually look, because I'm not that good at months. So definitely 4 months ago. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This was exactly... Oh, no, never mind. This was... Was this really 8 months ago? This was 8 months ago. September 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 months ago. This was 8 months ago. My god. Okay, in San Jose, California, 2 days before Odyssey began. CEO developer of Pressure on Roblox. Why does that have to be specified? But I mean, I can understand it, but like just CEO or the Roblox username. Sexually assaulted me in my hotel room. I have been crying. Because now, purely because you said the game name, you're making... You said you didn't care about the game in your Discord server. But by saying this, you are attempting to also bring the reputation of Pressure itself completely down. Which, if Zeal is getting paid, of course, then I can understand that. Which, I mean, he's the lead dev. Of course he is. But there's nothing wrong with the game. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Sexually assaulted me in my hotel room. That's bad. That's horrible. She had been crying, and he had offered her to come to her room to comfort me. Okay, so she was already crying beforehand. So, after over an hour of constant crying, I was emotionally exhausted and completely alone with him. I went limp and non-verbal. Okay. I don't know how something like that can happen. It definitely most likely can. I just don't know how that happens. He pinned my arms above my head and he did not stop. I did not think much of it and assumed good faith, unable to process what happened to me yet. During the second night, a day after, when I was trying to talk to him about respecting me, he placed his bare genitals against my intimate area and said, "Don't worry, I won't put it in. I just want to feel it." Okay. Yeah. Can I even show this on YouTube? No, like genuinely, can I? Whatever. I mean, it's pretty important, so I don't really care. Yeah, that's kind of... yeah. I became scared immediately. I was afraid he was going to ignore what he had just said and penetrate me anyway. Okay. How does that even happen? Because that means that you were already naked beforehand. So you guys were probably already thinking about doing something like that, which is... oh, dude. Whatever. I was terrified of becoming pregnant and felt completely unsafe. That's completely understandable. That's fucking horrible. Genuinely. That's just horrible. I remember suddenly praying that he would not do it. No bad thing happened in both nights, but he did everything else. Okay, so here people say that R-worded happened, that she got R-worded. That's not what happened. Here she states it. He also states it. So I don't know how people got that idea. The following morning, Odyssey morning, I discovered marks on my neck that I had not fully noticed the night before. Seeing them caused me immediate distress. I told him that I had never wanted this and asked him what he had done. Don't worry, Roblox devs get no pussy. They know what that is. They won't know what that is, bro. Okay, so she got a hickey. Okay, there's nothing wrong with hickeys. I have photos of the marks on my neck taken the same day. Some were taken fresh. What the fuck does that mean? Some were taken fresh. Some after I tried to... Oh, okay, like that. So without anything on them. Some after I tried to cover them with concealer, and some later as they began to heal, even under concealer. The discoloration was still visible, yellowed in places, and later turned bluish with a raised, bruised appearance. They itched, they hurt, they were unmistakable for what they were. I was scared when I saw them and never wanted them on my body. He made fun of my attempt to come forward about it. What followed caused me to attempt suicide on the night of the Roblox Awards. Wow. Okay, she was obviously also ill. Like, what? He then reconnected with me again after I survived and went home safely, after telling me he never wanted to see me again, for further sexting, manipulation and damage control. Therapy helped me cut him off, recognize that what he had done to me, and process everything over the past 6 months. This document is the result of all of the healing, processing, and my strength to finally come forward. I will not be scared into silence any further. That's good, you should always come out. This document is a record of everything before, during, okay, blah blah blah, just a record. I'm aware of what coming forward with something like this means. There will be people who will try to scare me into silence again. Which is also horrible. Why would you do that? Because... yeah, I don't know. She's obviously a victim in this. But like... I don't think there's a good side in this whatsoever. I don't think so. Maybe I will change my mind after I've read this whole thing. People who will misread or deliberately misrepresent what I've written here in this document or on social media. People who will try to bait me further after this is released. People who will spin the story to protect them. People who will attempt to discredit me, pick apart my words, find loopholes in my account, or use my own pain against me. People who will say I'm doing this for attention, for clout, or for bitterness. Yeah... I thought about all of it. I'm not scared anymore. Okay. Okay, so this is all of the same thing. Preface. This document is part of my healing. This is... okay. Okay, so that's... never mind. I thought those were the names for the things. Okay, preface. This document is a part of my healing. It's not call out for drama. It's not entertainment. And my life is not a show. If you are here to spectate a screenshot for gossip or to treat this like you're a new episode of Roblox Dev Drama TV show, please leave. I'm not a story, this happened to my body, I'm still living inside this body, I'm breathing. Read it with the weight it deserves, or don't read it at all. I learned that it's not selfish to do this for me. Of course it isn't. Something like this should never be selfish. And it's horrible that people think like that. Before you tell me what he said, any apology at this point I will not accept. If it wasn't said when the harm was happening, it is damage to control, not kill. Yeah. Completely true, by the way, because 8 months from this day, right now. So yeah, it's most definitely damage control. If anybody gives like some kind of apology. On Darvo, deny if he were to say none of this actually happened there. The record speaks for itself. Attack, he or people he knows may try to discredit me, none of that changes what happened. Reverse victim and offender, I'm not going to let him make this about him, he is no victim. The term victim renounces him. I don't know. To you reading this. If Zoe genuinely cared about the people who plays his game, who follows his work, and who have invested something of themselves into what he created, he would not have done what he did to me. The same person who created something that millions of people love is the person who left marks on my body without my consent and then walked out of my hotel room and made a joke about it. That is not something I can resolve for you, but it's something you deserve to know. What he did in private when no one was watching and there was nothing to protect is what this document is about. I also want to say this, putting all of this together has made everything feel very real. It already was real, but this is different. Having it organized and laid out and documented in this format is something I cannot look away from. It's a little too real for me sometimes. It scares me. I'm still scared as I write this. I just think it needs to exist anyway. Yeah. What am I not asking for? I'm scared that he will hurt himself. Ouch. Yeah. No. And that's something I expected to write here, but it's true, and I will not hide it because it makes the picture complicated. I do not want you to die. If something happened to him, I know I would cry. I know I would feel it. I do not fully understand that, but I'm not going to lie about it. Okay, so obviously this person's emotions are very... I don't know. I think the best word would be complicated, but obviously they are not over it. And not the essay stuff, but like the feelings thing. No. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Sometimes I miss a version of him that I am no longer sure was ever real. Preemptive mockery. Okay, I want to see this. Before I even began writing this, he had already tried to stop it before IDIC within a few days as he was leaving after sexually assaulting me in my own hotel room. He said, "Can't wait for the Google Docs in 5 years," in the most obnoxious tone a man can have. If you know him, you know how his voice sounds when he says such obnoxious things. That comment seemed like a joke at first, but it feels like it turned out that it was a preemptive attempt to make the idea of me coming forward feel predictable, pathetic, and unreasonable. Since he always made sure to convince me I was unstable, a liability to be around, and too mentally ill to handle. Okay, so I want to see proof of this, because this has been mentioned multiple times now. And I don't know. I don't know. That I'm crazy. But he's doing God's work tolerating me, and that nobody ever will tolerate me as much as he did. This too. That's fucking insane. His Google Docs joke was meant to make me feel small before I even thought it through. Okay, context and power imbalance. Who is he? Zeal is the creator of Pressure, again. One of the most played Roblox games. I was the music composer. I was the music composer, but I want to say something honest about how I saw us. I never saw him as some big popular figure. Yeah. When you see someone become big or popular, you don't see them as, you still see them as being, popular, but you don't see them as a different person. They're still the same human being. Anyway, just quickly have to hydrate. Dude, I love this. Like, this, specifically, this drink is so good. Peach water. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna read this through in my mind, because, like... If it's a relationship of unequals, not because I place them above me. We never dated. Okay. He never wanted that, despite being the one who initiated and continued everything between us. So when... Okay. I do not mean it in a romantic or official sense. I do not fully know where we were. I'm not sure if there's a word for it, and I've stopped trying to find one. I don't know. A direct address to you. I beg of you, please do not harm yourself or others around you because over this document. Don't self-harm, don't kill yourself. It will not make things better for you or for those who love you, if you even care, and do not yell at or harm anyone else around you. I know how you have reacted in the past with your anger. I would like you to go into therapy. I would also like you to be honest about your actions and your manipulative ways. I would like you to recognize what was wrong with what you did and stop denying it. The world does not revolve around you. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Kyle of an Earth. Okay, so basically, okay. For continue on September 3rd, 2025. So, okay, yep. I need to understand what was already done to me before those messages were sent for months. He ran a pattern on me. He would be warm, then vanish. He would pull me in, then go silent. He would make me feel like the most important person in his world, then disappear for days. Every time he came back, I was more grateful. Every time he pulled away, I tried harder. By the time I was in that hotel room, I had already been trained to prioritize his comfort over my own safety. People can also just be busy, you know? That training did not stop after the assault. Like this so far, let me just read the entire thing before you say anything. What you're about to read is not consent, it is what happens when someone is being conditioned over months to believe blah blah blah. Brain cannot hold both of those truths at the same time. It picks the one that lets you survive. I picked the one that let me keep him. Okay. Trauma bonding is not a choice. It's what your brain does when the source of your pain is also the source of your comfort. The warmth and the violence come from the same person. And your body stops being able to tell them apart. You do not stay because you are stupid. You stay because your body has learned that leaving feels like dying. Every apology I made, every boundary I walked back, every time I said it's fine or sure or I don't mind waiting, I was doing exactly what he had spent months teaching me to do. I am asking you to hold that while you read what comes next. Okay, so this entire thing is context to this. I'm diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, or PPD. BPD. BPD affects emotional regulation, attachment, fear of abandonment, and the intensity with which a person can experience relationships and rejection. In my case, that matters a lot. It made me more vulnerable to intermittent reinforcement, self-blame, and staying emotionally attached even when I was being harmed. It is easy to villainize people with BPD and never think they could be the victim. And easily manipulated due to the need for reassurance and state of constant worry. I'm not including this to excuse anything I or he did or to suggest that my diagnosis caused what happened. I'm including it because people often weaponize mental health diagnoses to discredit victims. Diagnoses? Huh? Okay. Discredit victims, especially when those victims stayed attached, minimized harm, or struggled to leave. My diagnosed BPD helps explain why this looks insane and not normal. Why it was easier to keep me hooked through pain. It does not make the events in this document any less of what it was. It does not erase screenshots, timelines, physical evidence, or what he or others said and did to me. Okay. The pattern before RDC. Okay, so how many pages is this? 23. Okay. The same day we reconnected, he invited and then blocked me from his development server. This is work only. Okay, so something I truly hate about screenshots is that you never get to see the full context. Like, just make a screenshot of the entire text and then make another screenshot showing the last text, so you know that it's one long thing. And now it's just this, and I don't know. But I see here that there's a lot of time and stuff, so. While inviting himself into my community server, immediately after excluding me, he asks if I will be at RDC. The following image is from my departure from pressure and attempt to cut him off for good. Okay, I can't really... There we go. Alright, so tomorrow midnight, 12 AM. Add it, ever since you said... Okay. Huh? Add it, okay. I don't see any edited thing here anywhere, so that's weird. Ever since you said I've been a burden to you back in that group chat, I wished I never went to you when I was suicidal months ago. For you, my friend for the longest time, for all these years, yeah, I never knew. Okay. This was 6/29. 25. There's no context before this whatsoever. So, I don't know. Whatever. I guess this life either changed you or I've never known you from the start. You could potentially screenshot this, send it to Zerum, ask her to help you figure out what you should think of this. Of me, manipulative, writing something to make you sad and upset you. Ignore him, he's sick, maybe. I do not like how she controls you. But, like you always say, I digress. Ran, the big bad once again, is trying to make you cry, to make you upset, to make you sad, ruining your day, making you miserable. I'm sorry if that's the case, if that's how you feel, or what you're being told to feel. Thank you for everything, regardless. If you want to quit, or you quit, don't send stuff like this. Don't send stuff like this. You're making it worse for both people. Just keep it as is. Go. Was the timing of when my last album was releasing. Okay. My goodbye message to Zeal. August 11th, we connected back. Okay. Reconnection. So this... September. So this was 1 month before it happened. And this was about 3 months before it happened. Okay. Hi, Black and Ales. Hi, I want to hang out sometime. I hang out with Wheels often and we play games. I'm about to drive an hour to a birthday, so not right now. Oh, of course, not right now, just sometime. I'd love to join back where you are, or invite you to my server if you want, or both. Seal invites me to his dev server, then retracts that. This is work only. Okay, he made up his mind. He said, okay, maybe that's not such a good idea. While inviting himself to my community server. What do you mean inviting himself? You offered this. You offered him to join your server. This is just... This is wrong. But whatever. If you wanna... Okay, see? Okay, if not, I said there's a lot of people maybe. That's why I need to be verified. Talk to fellow staff, this work only, want to keep it professional so you can join. Sorry. Reasonable in my eyes. talk to fellow staff. This work only want to keep it professional. Oh damn. Okay. Do they not like me anymore? I mean, it's an okay reaction. It's pretty normal. It's work only server. It's only for employees, so they don't call and play games in there anymore. I'm really sorry for everyone. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. I just wanted to fix things. We do, but we want to keep it so it's only employees, so it doesn't end up like contributors. Too many friends were invited and it disturbed, I guess. I don't know. There's obviously an autocorrect. This is what's it called? Disturbed. Let's just say disturbed. So only people who work on pressure are best friends. That right there is manipulative. Right there. I've seen it before, and normal people don't say something like that. Zero explains why I'm not allowed in the developer server anymore. Okay, too many new friends. Okay, so see? This is what I do. Like this, you get the full context. You can see the old message right here. And then Zero reacts with what? I'm sorry, I meant like, I just don't know how to hang out. If I don't know if you're available, that's all. You don't work on pressure anymore, so you can be in a server. Which was a reaction to that. And then said, if available, I'm joining your server. Yeah, me and Willis have been playing Fallout New Vegas. We also played Peak. Would you like to play Peak sometime? I question the exile. Yeah, me and Willis have blah blah blah. The game doesn't look interesting to me, really. Peak is fun, dude. What the hell? Will you be at RDC? Yes. Got my visa unbooked. I question the exile. Oh, okay, so that's this. Immediately after excluding me from a server, Zoo asks, will you be at RDC? Confirm. I don't know, they're just changing topic. Getting access to my own relationships. I asked whether, but this is needed. This is very much needed because they talk about RDC, which is of importance here. I asked whether I can apologize to Zerum. He gets access with one word. How is Zerum doing? Not good. Is it bad timing right now for me to apologize for blocking her during that time when I wasn't doing so good? Yes. With one word. Yeah. Just yes. No, it's not. What would you like him to say? No, it's not a good timing right now. I asked permission to apologize to a friend after taking time away from the team, and I was denied. I don't know, maybe Zeram doesn't want to talk to you. I don't know what happened, because that's not in here. We don't get any context. But, you know. Coordinating proximity at RDC. Okay, so you asks which day I will arrive. When I answer, he responds enthusiastically that we arrive at the same time. Then immediately shares his hotel. This coordination was deliberate. I mean, yeah, so you guys could, you know, hang out. Whenever you get to RDC, which day? 1st of September. I arrive at night. Why? Same time as me. Whoa, where are you staying? Let's meet up. Oh, dude, you literally asked. Then immediately shares his hotel. You asked! You asked! Of course he shares it. If he doesn't share it, he'll be painted in a bad light. Okay, okay, this is genuinely manipulation of the context right here. Bro. Did people even read through this? Genuinely? How did people already jump ship so quickly? Oh my fucking god. She'll ask when we go to which day on learning we arrive at same time as me. Then shares hotel. Okay. I can read, thank you. The language of physical contact at RDC is introduced here. It was not a language first, it was his. Over the following days, blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, I'm in the one in front of it, the Western. Marriott was fully booked when I was going to book. All RDC people there. Even me and someone are going to be in Western. I'm also bringing silly something snacks, and something is gonna film us reacting and stuff. And someone too is coming. Someone bought a cool ass fucking camera so I can take photos of everything and everyone, since I'm the photographer in the group with college classes. Die stupid. Okay, that's around the same time. Okay. Wanna meet up with me and someone on the 2nd, unless you have plans. Someone said he'd pick me up from the airport on 1st. We got whale watching, but I'm sure there'll be time. What is whale watching? It's where you watch whales. Okay? Haki. Hello. I'm never saying that word ever again. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna push you at RDC. That's just banter. I shared my music and the vulnerability about my creative work. She responds with 2 words. Notice the contrast extended messages about plans to handle my body at RDC. 2-word response to my creative self-disclosure. What for? Like new work or just for friends? Friends. I don't have work yet. I want to learn more music. Not good enough yet. Lacking. Okay. Good luck. What? So stupid. Idiot. She's so mean. Okay, lacking context again. Something happened between this and this. Do you know kenning a character? Kenning a character? Is when you look at a character and go, they look me, the me, but character. I ken her. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what that is. I know that. I find it silly, but I don't mind. What are your plans for RDC? To be honest, not too sure. It's playing stuff with... it's playing stuff, but I don't really. I want to meet up with Cyborg. I hope he's still up for it, because we said we'd go to a cafe. I'm gonna meet you and pick you up and throw you around. Okay, again, banter. Pretty sure he didn't do that. Second statement of planned physical contact in one day. Planned? Did he throw you around? Bro. I'm gonna meet you and pick you up and throw you around. You may do that. I like being picked up and thrown around. Okay. Hello? Okay, so the friendly banter goes around. You guys, you know. I'm in fact a creature. Said we're gonna meet up with David. So I could tell him his platform sucks ass. Okay. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not tell the CEO that the platform you've been on sucks ass. Yeah, don't say that. I mean, I would, but, you know, if you have a game or something, don't say that. I like being picked up and thrown around in I'm a fucking creature. Note, this verb statement in a playful online chat context was later used as an implicit justification. Okay, I want to see that come back. 2 explicit statements of planned physical contact. I ignored normal conversation. It's playful banter. When you are friends, you just have this. You just have this. I mean, it depends on like what kind of person you are, but like, it's nice being silly friends again. I finally feel normal about you again. I don't know, something about working made me not feel normal. Now it's finally normal. Yay. Zero always tells me he's so happy and I'm glad my friend is silly happy. Win-win. This means I can meet my friend Zero next year at RDC. I finally feel normal about you again. Enduring an abusive workplace. Yeah. I don't really know anything about that. There's no real context behind that. No images or whatever. So, I don't know. But yeah, when you're talking with your boss, I mean, yeah, of course there's going to be some kind of disconnection from that. Wait, what? Persoon die voor het eerst je best view is streambrew.com. No. How do I delete this? Bro. Bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's no way. There's no way. How do I remove this? What? Dude. Nah. This has to be like creator dashboard. Come on. Bro. Nah. I can't even delete it. I can't delete it, bro. Oh my god. That's insane. Why is my live on Twitch unstable? I mean, it seems stable. I don't know why it said that. Bro, best viewing stream, bro. That's insane. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I was happy despite enduring an abusive workplace. Right, yeah. Zio begins selling soft content, primarily rabbit bunny videos, cuddling and memes, with captions like, "Can we do this? Meet the ran. You're so bunny. I'm squishing you. You're getting squished and carried." Same sort of content pattern is also sent to other women in a circle. See note below. Can we do this? Okay. You. Okay. I'm better. Okay, so you sent that. He didn't send that, so that was you. So you were reciprocating it. I sent a photo. I mean, he did say you, so. But here you are. Here you are quite literally reciprocating it, so. Okay, abuse. That's abuse right there, dude. Nah, I'm just taking the piss out of it. Zero replies to my message with a photo of a tiny bunny eating with a spoon. You. I sent a photo of two bunnies chilling together, caption literally us with us at RDC. You're a dumb rat. I'm gonna squish you at RDC. Okay, rat. Yeah, we love rats. A single overnight conversation makes it multiple statements about planned physical handling of my body. Simultaneously, the conversation at play from warm, which is the point. She's so me. Oh. You're so dumb. Dan, I'm gonna pick you up and kick you around. Oh, here. Enthusiasm in a hypothetical chat context is not consent to being physically handled without asking. You're so dumb. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna pick you up and kick you around. Okay. Now waves. Bah. Wanna do stupid shit at RDC? Yes, I'm expert at doing stupid shit. Okay. Again, reciprocating. Don't wanna do this sequence. I'm gonna skip this, dude. I don't wanna listen to fucking Persona music. Series a series of animal videos with the caption, "Wanna do this?" or equivalents. The sequence escalates. Ooh. Reader note, these are being read in the context of what he had already said about his physical plans at RDC. Okay. What could we do? We could randomly like anything dumb said. We could like start clapping in applause, confuse people. Could also freak people out by like standing still. I'd do that, lol. One person looks weird to people is like, what the fuck are they thinking? We could also take them selfish and shit. The silly. Okay. But what's the point of this? Wanna do this? Yeah. She sends video of two bunnies holding hands. Wanna do this? Then okay. The snuggles. Wanna do this? Yeah. I'm gonna play this game. My friend told me about it and we played it together. Me to Ren. Okay. I want to be clear, laughing in the DM is no consent to what he did to my body or physical content at a real world event. Enthusiasm expressed hypothetically does not authorize action on a body in person, without asking, without warning. Friendly enthusiasm in a direct message is not context. Yeah, most definitely. Oh, my Twitch is just not working. Okay, I'm just gonna stop streaming on Twitch. It's not worth it, dude. Flanked you across the map. I froze you up. I thought you said froze up. I was gonna be like, what? Why? Here's you, Haran. Sit on top. Okay. Okay. He deflects by redirects care by naming someone else care who likes the same thing. I offered, completely ignoring the fact that the connection between the two had severed a long time ago. Later that same afternoon, the bunny proxy pattern culminates in, yeah, you can sit on top of me. Okay. Someone blocked me. Me to you. I'm biting you. Wait, where's the... Can we do this? Yeah, you can sit on top of me. It's... You asked! You... Dude. Height, weight, and the Okay. I can carry you on my back, arms, wherever. Can we do that at RDC, please, please, please? I mean, I guess I'm small. I'm not sure. How tall are you? Okay, that's pretty, like, small. Yeah. I'm not strong. I'm fat, guys. Okay. I mean, 60 kilos for 160 centimeters is pretty average, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, though. This is the moment his weeks of work paid off. Weeks of repeated... Okay, yep. Yeah, I can carry that. Yay, I like being carried around. Last person who carried me on his back was my cousin. He's also strong, but I bet you're, like, way stronger. I so kinda my twin brother, dumbass. Anyways, yeah, he carries me around and kicks me around. That's gonna be me at Odyssey. Pick you up and toss you around and kick you a little. You were asking the entire time. You were going like, yay, yay. I don't... Nah. On the soft flirty content, a warning to other women. Are not unique to me. He sends the same content, same videos, same framing to multiple women he works with. Meet a Rab. Okay. It is a method. Is this the method? I got a shower really quickly. Want to meet after? Yeah, where you at? I'm at Best Buy right now. Can get a cab back or wherever you want to meet. First time ever seeing a drum set IRL. Jesus Christ. We'll let you know when we are back. It's gonna be a teeny bit. Zijn je Marriott? Ja. We'll drop off snacks and head back to Marriott lobby. I was at the drum set for the first time. First time seeing a drum set, so confirms the location. Actually, I want to check this out. What is this? Best viewers? What the fuck is Streamboo? Is this a wait? Is this a view thing? Like a viewbot thing? There's no way. Cybersecurity, help. Oh, Reddit. For a quick summary, I'm a moderator on a Twitch channel and a bot put a link in the chat who got instantly deleted by Wisebot. Virus total 2 out of 94. Ooh, malicious and malware. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna reload my chat then, if that's the case, because like, nope, we don't want that in there. Yeah, no, this document, I don't know. No. No. Just no. YouTube. Should use this platform now. There we go. I'm gonna skip this one. This really does not fit. This also is really not a good fit. Not even a hello. He pushed me and lifted me into the air from my waist and threw me on the sidewalk in front of his hotel building. There was no greeting, there was no question. He acted on my body before he acknowledged me as a person. He was just happy to see you. Probably. I don't know, I'm playing devil's advocate right now. But why is there no other context to this? Like, whatsoever? Okay, 2-3, booked by friends hang out. I'm sitting on the... Like, this is really short. This is really short. But, so he places a pillow on his lap, positions my head on that pillow, and begins playing with my hair. Okay. And you didn't say, like, no, I don't like this. Or you didn't set boundaries. Because even with my best friends, yeah, I said like, I mean, you know, everybody's different. Can't really say that. That doesn't work in this case. Never mind. Dismiss that. As the group prepared to leave for the night, I said goodbye to my friends and asked for hugs. When I asked Seal instead of a normal hug, he grabbed me and crashed backwards onto the couch, pulling me on top of him. He buried his face in my neck and breathed me in. This lasted for what felt like several minutes. My friend and Cyborg were the two people in the room. My friend felt very awkward. Cyborg comments, haha, gay. Okay. Treating the scene as comedy. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty funny. Rather than recognizing or intervening in what is happening, my friend in the room is visibly uncomfortable and awkwardly witnessed the prolonged physical contact. Tell me when you want to let go. I respond, okay, let go, let go. He drops me off the couch in front of his okay. He just dropped you off. Sue then stands up abruptly, says, well, good night everyone, I gotta go. I mean, yeah, he probably got a he probably got a boner because of that. Which is, I don't know, for some guys that don't really talk to women or whatever, that's pretty normal. But like, I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor, dude. Or like, anyone that's into that type of stuff. I don't know, Cyborg, goodbye, Cyborg says, not like you, not like you. Acknowledging even in a moment that what had just happened with you was different from a normal hug. I went and gave a hug to, then returned to my hotel room. After I returned to my room, she began messaging me. Good night, Reen. You are very cute and fun. Okay. You give the best hugs. Through the lens of trust, responds warmly. You give the best hugs ever. You're so cute. I love you. Good night. You don't say that, dude. You don't say that in response. I'm gonna skip this. You don't say that. You don't say that. You don't. Yeah, we already did that though, lol. See, it was nice though. I just now noticed how many pages. Holy fuck! 166? I've only been streaming for an hour! How far through am I? Okay. 161! Okay, I'm 4. Okay. Man! Okay. Comfy when I... Okay, so there's already a lot of like fucking holes in this, but whatever. So now it's taking ages to come. Boba. Come over, come. Drive, big man. I'll send you location. Okay, so she explicitly wants him to come over, even sends her Google Maps location. Okay. Huh? Pig is born on Roblox. Yeah, I know. Okay. So had previously joked that I was cheating on him with another game. He knows this. Now he's asking me about my employment status after I quit working for him. He knows this is how is that a painful conversation? Like, if there's issues like that and he knows about it, then I mean, yeah, of course. Maybe he just forgot, you know. People forget things. I do all the time, so. And people I know forget things. I start crying. I tell him I never wanted any of this. That okay, this comes completely out of the blue. Backwards to the hotel. So, right now, they're in the hotel lobby. Completely in public. I thought it was scary, but maybe it was all in my head. Okay, this music does not fit, dude. that I genuinely did not want to work under him because the working relationship had made my friendship feel toxic. I tell him that I had started to feel he was abusive. So he puts my head in his lap and tells me it's okay. Asking the job he knows traumatized. Oh, okay, trauma is a very like touchy subject, and I'm not gonna try and undermine this, but like, not a lot of people know what a real trauma is like, genuinely. I don't even want to read this anymore. Destabilized me, then provided physical comfort. Each time it deepened the sense of intimacy and dependency I had for him. He had packed water for me specifically to make sure I stay hydrated. This is the kind of care that does not require positioning someone's head in your lap. I don't know how this entire relationship was. From what I'm seeing here, it's very toxic. But like... For my little sister, which I plan to buy as a gift. Oh, that's fun. She tries to briefly to seem knowledgeable about computers, then admits she doesn't really know much. Why does... That's just a dick move. That doesn't have to be in here. Like... Computers, he's worked with them probably his entire life. He wants to talk about it. That's his interest. Because at this point in the story, he has not sexually assaulted her yet. Which I don't know how they were both naked in that scenario, but whatever. We end up at the display screens, one of them playing a Kingdom Hearts animation. Yo! Kingdom Hearts, holy fuck. The fight between the Wayfinder trio, Xehanort, and Vanitas. I started jumping with excitement and tells you how I watched the animation so many times. Still makes me as excited every time I see it. I began to soften. I started thinking she genuinely cared about things I care about, which he never did. I think he did. But sometimes when you feel strongly about something, you know. The new Abomination toy they're releasing. I tell him it's cute and ask him to send me one when it comes out. Says I don't know. I'll think about it. Then Zeus says outside is boring and we should go back inside. I'll follow him. Dude, I start skipping. Oh, well, how romantic. Two people holding hands, swinging their arms, skipping through an electronic store like idiots. What's wrong with that? What the fuck? If he was genuinely being predatory, he would have done it when there were literally no other people. The fact that there were two other people he probably knew, which it seems like he does, then he probably wouldn't have done that. I don't know, it's weird. And he probably went because he doesn't want to see his friends see him with a fucking boner, because that's weird. Everyone goes their separate ways. There are plans to meet up again later that night. Friend Azio and Cyborg, the same team members who were present. Comes to haha gay. Really? Did you have to put that in there again? Okay. I forgot about the breakdown and lobby. I want to continue the conversation to actually talk through the pain I felt. The things I cannot fully say while crying on his lap. I'll reach out to you. Can we like continue talking about stuff like I started crying and stuff in the lobby, kind of just inappropriate. Work and friends and what happened and stuff, but like IRL, because it's just better and more normal. Never mind, it's nothing really. Like what? Okay, so he asks what you want to talk about, and then you back down. And then he asks again, just to make sure. So he reassures you that it's okay to talk about it. Can you IRL share screen? What? Can you IRL screenshot? Why? What's up? Nothing. It's okay. I'd like that. I'm just crying a lot. I don't know. Do you know where I am? I don't remember if I said this week. No, my own room. Okay. That is when a sexual assault happened. Okay. Yep, it's the 9th month. These are the kind of the sexual assault. Please read it with caution as may be triggering or disturbing. Physical harm? Physical pain and bodily harm. Medical physical distress. Gagging and choking. Ooh. Okay, yep. Okay, I'm gonna put this off my screen and I'm just gonna read it. Yo, FNAF 1 gameplay, hell yeah.
Hey guys, today we're playing Five Nights.
But we're gonna see that after this. We're gonna watch that after that. So let's put a fun background on. Fun background GIF. Okay, that's not a fun background GIF. Okay, there we go. Fun background GIF. Okay. Yeah. Gilles arrived at my room. His hair was wet. He had showered before coming. I did not think anything of it at the time. I assumed he had been working out like he usually does and needed to clean up. He entered the room saying, hey, it's okay. Grabbed me immediately and lifted me into the air. I was crying loudly. He placed me gently onto the bed. Put his face in my neck. I cried, I screamed, I vented everything, or the fears or the pain, everything I had been unable to say in the lobby, everything I had tried to bring up over text and been deflected from. He held me through all of it. Shifting our position, he moved our bodies in ways that I did not fully register at the time because I was too consumed by the emotional release to process what physically was happening. It was only over a month later that I recognized what the position changes were. I wrapped us both inside a blanket-like burrito. Okay. I found this comforting. Being cozied up as I cried helped me feel safe. Okay, well that's good. I screamed in Zeus' ear, you're so safe, until my voice gave out. Okay, that's kind of weird. After a while calming down, I asked about the other thing. Cyborg must have been waiting for us. We were supposed to have dinner. So he told me not to worry about it. He texted Cyborg we're ditching. He chose to stay alone with me in my hotel room. After approximately an hour and a half of constant screaming, venting, and crying, I was spent, exhausted. I felt limp. That is when it changed. Zio lifted my arms and pinned me above my head. Slowly, gently, he put his lips on my chin and began breathing heavily. He became feral. Without warning, he forced his tongue. Okay, they started kissing. He put his hand inside my shirt and began touching my breast. He kept kissing me, he started undressing me, he flipped me over, he took my bra off and touched my breast with both hands. He pulled my pants, okay, he undressed her and started to finger blast her, okay. With her explicitly saying that it hurts. Then he immediately put his finger down my throat. Oh, okay, that's disgusting. That is disgusting, dude. With the same finger, okay. It hurts. Well, I'm tired. Guess we are just not into each other. When I expressed pain, he did not check on me. He did not ask me if I was okay. He made me feel bad about his rejection. He framed my physical distress as a lack of desire for him. Yeah, this, I don't know, this is definitely sexual assault. He took his pants and boxers off. Okay. And then she screamed, no, 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 don't, no. He put them back on. Okay, good. Terrified of making him feel rejected, immediately reversed. No, 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 I'm sorry, you already took it off. I saw it. It's okay, I didn't mean it. He took them off again. He lay in front of me and said something to the effect of, "Welp, this is my genitals." I was naked in bed. I stared. I did not register what I was supposed to do. I asked, "You want me to touch it? What if it hurts?" He did not like it. He told me to try with my mouth. I said it hurts. He stopped for 1 second and then put his finger in my throat. I screamed no when he exposed himself. He turned my pain into rejection. He used my fear of abandonment to make me comply. Every time I resisted, he made me feel like the problem. The rest is a blur. He released on her stomach. I felt nothing, no release, no satisfaction. Only a constant fear that he did not like me back. Because, and keep reassuring him, because he was a misunderstood autistic man. Okay. Okay. Actually, that actually explains, like, a lot. He began shivering and shaking, grabbed napkins and tried to wipe it off, but it was drying on my skin. Oh, dude! He ran to the bathroom, wet towel, started wiping it off me. He did not like how it was going, so he grabbed me and put me under the shower. He began washing me with soap in his hand, scrubbing until he was satisfied that nothing was left. His hand was shaking the entire time. I was terrified, not of what just happened to me, but of how scared he was. I told him, Shield, it's okay, you're okay. Shield, please listen to me. It's okay, I love you, Shield. Please listen to me, it's okay, really. He did not listen. Eventually, while putting his clothes back on, he appeared to calm down. But every time he looked at me at the bathroom door, still standing awkwardly under the running water, completely confused about what I was supposed to do next, he covered his eyes and refused to look at me. He left me under the running shower. He went into the room and finished getting dressed. While he was almost done, he said, well, can't wait for the Google Docs in 5 years. Wow. As he left, that he was visibly aroused again inside his shorts. He ran out of my hotel room. That was it. He came to my room because I was crying in an emotional crisis. He held me for an hour and a half while I screamed and vented. He waited until I was completely exhausted and limp. Then he assaulted me when I expressed pain. He made me feel guilty when I said no. He made me take it back. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone you're so freaking lovely. I mean it. You wanna know? I fantasized about you multiple times before. I guess it's not just the right moment. Like I worked multiple times when I did alone. I thought about you. The gooner. I had never fantasized about you, not once. That was a lie. Why would you say it? Why say it then? Why actively lie? How can I trust any of this what's said here if I don't know. I don't know what falling looks like. In the following page you're going to see me be kind to the person who just assaulted me. You will see me comforting him. But it is not. Compliance or desire after an assault is a recognized self-protective response. It is not evidence of consent. It is evidence of fear. See, I can completely understand that because you just had this. You don't want to be sad about the encounter because you just had it. You don't want to upset the person you just had it with. That's probably a very human thing. I don't know why that's a thing that humans do, but it is. And that's kind of fucked, honestly. That's actually really fucked. You did well. I'm just exaggerating for the bit. Genuinely, your mouth kind of tasted really good. Don't say that. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Idiot, fucking idiot, I swear. I'm sure I can make you feel good. I feel like I should have done more so you don't feel as much shame. We can try again tonight. I'm gonna keep that in mind right now. I mean, sex, you've got like... No, I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm not talking about that on fucking YouTube. I'm not doing that. That's fucking disgusting. Okay, so she's just initiating it. Also, if you have condoms, they are lubed, so don't go in raw, bruh. Aw. She's giving outright just suggestions and like, I'll guide you and there's no, there's no good side in this. No, okay, I do want to see this actually. Physical marks left on my body without my consent. Okay. Hickey. Okay, that is choking, it seems. But those are both hickeys. Another hickey. To berate me? Call your dumbass germs, loser. I'm not burning up a favorite dizzy. Fucking dumbass. And then sends this, like... and someone who helped produce your quiz. Jill was doing so well. There's no good side on this. There is not whatsoever. You gave me hope man can be good because I believe they couldn't be. Why is this such a popular sentiment? Because you've got a lot of incels nowadays, but you also got a lot of, I don't know what you call it, like femcells or whatever. Trauma bonding, okay, so that comes back. But I don't understand, why bring it out now? I mean, you know, it's better late than never, but like... Man on the sidewalk? I'm not. No, I'm not. I told him I'm so sorry, Sue. I got too excited. I betrayed you. I didn't think of the circumstances. I'm 17. What? Why is Photoshop opening? No, fuck off. Ooh, how? Okay, let me just switch it. How old is Zio from Pressure Roblox? Okay, I can't find an answer on that. Fuck. Whatever. If another person told you that they do love you, this might just genuinely be her BPD acting up. Trying to find a building tall enough so you could jump off it, as if you're going to be able to even get to the top of said buildings. No! Like, what? These are 3 fake suicides. What the fuck? No, I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with this entire thing. Nah, I'm done. I want to watch this now.
Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy, please. All of this is just a fucking nothing burger, dude. There's no good side in this whatsoever. Zero. And I still cannot believe how people jump ship so fucking quickly. Nah, just no. No. I'm just gonna play some fucking Roblox. Bruh. What the fuck? No, how did people jump ship so fucking quickly? Did nobody read this shit, bro? 161 pages again. No, I'm not putting myself through that. I don't even know what to play, I'm gonna be completely honest. There's still 6k people on pressure, by the way. There's probably more people on than ever before. Whatever. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. Genuinely at a loss for words. I don't even know what to say. Nah. No. I'm also in a Discord server because, like, I wanted to get all of the sides. But a lot of people were giving their opinions, it seems. Huh? A post? People have been using photos of me for thumbnails? I didn't know rape and sexual... God damn it. I didn't know rape and sexual assault were two different things. Oh my god. You've got people like this. People like this. Everywhere. Absolutely just ignorant people. Oh my god. You cannot make this up. Like, you genuinely just can't. How does this happen? I want to play some dream game, bro. I normally never play this game, at least not that much anymore. And now I just want to play dream game. I'm at the same state right now that I used to play this game at. I'm just in utter disbelief. Just utter disbelief. I don't know what to say. Genuinely no idea what to say. They did update Dream Game a lot, so I kind of want to check what they changed. I know they added a bunch of stuff to this. Like this thing. And this. Whoa, what's this? Oh. I love eggs. Oh. Okay. Nah, dude. That's fine. I wonder how big the cube grow experience. Wow. Protest sign, strange gum. Okay, that isn't really doing anything. What? You can stir? What? Oh, hell yeah. I don't have enough studs. Yeah, I do. Okay. I've got 30k. I don't know why it says I don't have enough. Okay. Weird. Yeah, no, I just refuse to, Ola? Oh, Ola's! Wait, there's an Ola rescue point now? Ah. Maelstrom, Aspirants, Maelstrom of Darkness, Maelstrom of Tenor, the Apprentices rest, the Warriors rest, the Stages rest, and the Hall. Okay. Bunch of new stuff though. Spat hack. I like this. What did that do? Did I just waste 100 reposes? I hope not. That would suck. Yeah, that's completely true. Single act of carelessness leads to the eternal loss of beauty. How relevant? Relevant than ever before. Pretty sure I've got like half of these already. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just can't believe people jumped ship so fucking quickly. Genuinely insane. Oh, Ola ball. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of Ola balls. Hello. Okay, bye-bye. Hola. 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 Look, yeah, I'm not even in the mood to stream anymore. I thought that would be like a genuine good side in this. Nah. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, why is that yellow? Why is so much yellow? That's weird. Yeah, no. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm low-key not in this in a mood to stream anymore. Like low Kirk. I don't think Zeal or Ran deserve any of this. Oh yo, I love these things. Too bad they're not really like accurate. Lab Atlas. This thing kind of reminds me of like the Ark from the Indiana Jones movies. I don't know why. Like the Lost Ark. I mean, I know it's not from the Indiana Jones movies. It's like a religious thing, but it just reminds me of it. This is a new plant. I don't remember this being here. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm gonna stop stream. I'm really just not in the mood anymore. Alright. Thanks for watching. Yeah. See ya.